We now return to SimCity 3000. Turns out we have another mansion on the block here. And then I think I can get rid of this. We don't need that anymore. We should have power connections now. So, let's go over here for a minute. Okay, so I finally have got this going. I managed to put a riverfront park here, or oceanfront park I suppose it is, and kind of worked on this as best as I was able to. A lot of these assets are just kind of weird by themselves. Some of them, like this gazebo and path, are clearly meant to be together. I mean, they're named the same. But this is what I came up with. A bunch of parks and places, so we'll see. And I left myself a nice little spot here. Originally I was thinking of putting the museum over here, but I think it'll go really well right here. And we do need a second one. So, there is that museum. Now we kind of have our civic center. That doesn't quite work out. And then over here, my original thing for that spot was... no. This, the Quincy Market. I was just looking for some big building that would fit here. But, since this is all going to be commercial, I think I'll just put it right here instead. We'll fill that in with commercial as we go. Oh, yes, I also surrounded this with plaza and parks. I think that'll look nice once these start to get bigger. I'll start using that as we go around. And then we need to put in a college. Second college. I guess I'll just put that right down here. It'll be a downtown thing, kind of out of the way. I'm going to save that spot for another museum. I'll put in some parking lots, and we'll do some stuff here. But I wasn't really sure where I wanted to put the big old university. I'm still not quite sure, but I think I'm going to have it over on the other side. Maybe like right about there or something, because it takes up a whole block. It'll fit in a 10 by 10 block over here. So maybe we can kind of tuck it somewhat out of the way, not entirely downtown. I was actually thinking maybe putting it right here, but I figured that'd be a little too close to downtown. And then I guess we're just going to start putting some stuff down. I've decided that I will make this into sort of a commercial hilltop with the geyser park at the top of this. The blocks will go kind of nicely here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we're going to have to do a little bit of finesse in there. But we can create a block here. Block structure here. But then I'm thinking maybe around here I'll just do like a single road and then have the zoning at the edge of the zone. So we won't block it up here, and then we'll just have like a single path up here to the geyser park. But right now, let's keep this whole thing going here. Oh, I guess we may as well. Let's drag her along. Okay, that's what you're going to do there. I'm not so sure about that just yet. Let's also extend the rail. Now I have to be careful here. I don't want to use up too much money. We're about to need a new power plant and a new incinerator. The incinerator, excuse me, that I'm going to replace this with is the waste energy incinerator. That costs 25k. So that's going to be a little bit much. While we're over here though, let's put down some dense industry. Not to get distracted. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3. So the highway will go here. We're going to need the off-ramp here. So why don't we bring you up to like there. That's not a whole lot, but because it's high density, maybe it will fill in a little bit. We may have to rearrange some of this stuff. Like tearing all this out. I hate to tear out all these not nice, but less polluting warehouses and such. But putting some density right there might be good until I can figure out where I want to move a industrial park. Anyway, let's go over here, because now we have to put in just an absolute ton of residential. Do need to be mindful, though. Do need to be mindful. Let's go... So I think, judging by this, that would be right there. We'll save that for a police station. Nope. And then where do you think that is? Like right here, maybe? Judging by the edge of that, I'm gonna go with maybe here. Or here. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We don't need it right now. Okay. So what are we doing here? Is this gonna go all the way? No. This is gonna be another thing. Just kind of L-shape it. All right. Let's start putting down. We can get rid of you for a minute. Light up here. Sure. We'll do a little bit of light here. See, this is mixed. Where does... It's just these two are full density. Oh yeah, it turns out that medium density does in fact create 3x3s. This is a 3x3 building right here. So, we could actually utilize that. But I think we'll maintain... I'm trying to remember what I said originally about the curve of the hill and where I wanted the density change. I think we're still within the realm. So like we'll start doing full medium right about here. Right here, yeah. I don't think it's gonna go the whole way there. About that. We'll fill in some of that stuff there. But then, well, I guess while we've got this, why don't we go ahead, put in a few of you. It's kind of putting it all in one basket there. Do another in here. I guess we can save that maybe for a park, like a big sports park, a 4x4 sports park or something in the back. So I don't have one around here, right? No. Alright. That works for me. Same thing here, maybe? Alternatively, should that be commercial? Just trying to think where we've got commercial spots at. I don't need too many zoos. Otherwise I could turn that into commercial and then put a big zoo there. You know, that's also a 5x5 spot. Maybe if I can find some kind of... Oh, I don't even know what would be good right now. But you know what? I think we'll do that. Because then I can put... Wrong way. I can put a 5x5 landmark right up in there. So we will adjust you for some commercial. I mean, right now... Okay, hold on. We gotta get rid of that right now, otherwise it's gonna drain demand. In future. In future. Let's do... I mean, if I... Let's see, one, two, three. So it'd be like a here. If we did a road here, we could maybe tuck in a little. Yeah, we'll have this road go this way, I guess. And we don't need to completely fill in. And then let's do like a large park here. Playground? Yeah, sure, playground. Playground. Since this is all medium, we're still going to do playground. It's going to have to be like here, I guess. I don't know how that's going to handle this. What if I go down instead? No, then you're still going to... like that. That. And another one here for good measure. Pond. Pond. And then I'm going to leave that. Alright. Let's grab... like that. I don't... maybe we can turn that into a tiny, tiny commercial strip. Yeah, we'll do something like that. And then, there's another one here. I mean, I do... well, never mind. If we're going to do the hill as a commercial hill, with maybe... I'll put the geyser park up there, and then maybe try and just put a few zones of commercial for like hotels or whatever. Turn that into just kind of like a resort park surrounded by... yeah, okay. It'll be close enough then. We don't need to worry too much about it. What we do need to worry about, though... transportation. I think maybe I should start thinking about how I'm going to connect over there. And you know, though, I had revisited this thought about connecting the rail. We could have it cut through there, then you could hook up over here. Okay, we'll leave that for now. I do need to get this other pond back down here. Pond. Okay. Then, of course, we'll do the surrounds and all that later. How would you feel about... you don't really need a bus stop right there, but that would be a great spot for it, and might change when the city builds in. Oh, by the way, take a look at the aura. Not so much over here. I mean, actually, it's pretty good over here. Back over here, in the original spot, it's even dipping down into the industry. Like, this is really the only bad spot, and we're about to get rid of those. So, that's pretty cool. And I didn't see... my money situation. That's not good. That's pretty bad. Where are we at with the pumps? Alright. We may be forced to do something about that. I was thinking maybe a few spots down here for the desalinization plants, and then maybe turn a little bit of this, I think I mentioned this before, turn this into like a high-tech industry park if we can get to it. I really don't know how to force them to do that. We should be there. I mean, we've got the EQ for it. So we'll have to see. How's our prison doing? 57. Crime is actually going up. What was that? 7 donut consumption. We're eating a lot of donuts. I think that, and I might be absolutely wrong, but I'm just guessing, Donut consumption seems to be tied to how busy they are. Because if we go to maybe some of these other ones, I think this loading thing must be an issue tied to the widescreen mod. Well, that's pretty high too, actually. Let's see, low crimes and arrests and less donut consumption. So actually, well, it's not inversed. Because I was going to say, actually, maybe donut consumption is tied to how much free time they have, but that's not true either. So I don't know. What is weird to me is that the water treatment plants, unlike any other utility, do not share their usage. Like, these are still absolutely maxed out. And so then this one just takes on, you know, like they don't spread out the load like everything else does. That's weird. Anyway, where are we ready to go? Something else here? Well, we're gonna have to replace I just built into the spots that I was gonna put the fire and police department. Well, I put down a new college, I put down a new museum. We should be good to go. Alright. See what that does to demands around here. Quincy Market. Oh. Improves cordless phone reception. Study shows. Ships devoured. Yeah, that's not great. So much for saving them. Oh, it spit it back out. Like chocolate sprinkles. Huh. Now that is curious to me. These are medium density buildings too. So, one thing I wonder about... Oh, please don't tell me. Yes, indeed. Okay. We may end up having to connect over here to the main city. Or I just start putting pumps down along the river. Which is entirely feasible. So I'm kind of running out of space over here, but we can do the whole river this way. What was I going to say? Oh, right. So in SimCity 2000, I think. Again, maybe it was SimCity 4, I don't know. But the Sims would move to... Port transportation, great. They would move out of density if they could. So like when you made new developments, the simulation would move them into those new developments and out of the old developments. I wonder if that is what's going on here. Because these are all medium buildings. And now that there's a whole new smattering of single family homes and whatnot being built here, I wonder if they're moving to the new developments. I'm sure it'll level out eventually. Like, Christ, look at that. Look at the demands we've got going on here. All right. Not that. Pump. I need to be able to see, please. Oh, for fuck's sake. Pumping station. It's got to be within a certain range. That might be too high of elevation. It's got to be within one tile of water. But I think elevation might also play a part too. Damn it. I knew I should have put that in first. Oh, did you see that? We jumped 2 months in like a second. Oh yeah, right. The whole... You're out of power. Well, we could give it its own little windmill. That's a very cheap cost. SolarCities students, not the sharpest knives in the drawer. Beg your pardon? Oh, well, that would be why. Ah, piss. Okay. How did that solve my water crisis, though? Oh, well, because they're not powered. Let's get one thing done at a time here. Okay, now it's powered, now it's watered. Good. Oi. Alright, where are we putting a school then? Was there a nice little spot this would go well in? Particularly, though I could just like plop one down there. Man, what happened here? It's all over the place. Look at all this. Demand just, well, okay, we put in too many. That's what happened here. It just completely obliterated this part. That's, oh, and then what is, we got rid of all the, very interesting. Okay, one thing at a time. I was thinking of making that into a little commercial strip, but why don't we maybe turn that into school instead? I think just eat away some of that. Boy, that really ate it away, didn't it? School. That is a hospital. School. Yeah, when it plays catch up, it leaps ahead by like 2 months when I turn the simulation back on. That's not great. Okay, we're gonna put you down. We're gonna come in here and we're gonna go in with some medium commercial. Investment in education paying off. Good, good. Harbor Plaza. Okay, that filled in. Pumpkins, pumpkin patch, it must be. Yes, it is. The stage is set. City receives Performing Arts Center. Good, good. Holiday to honor the mayor. Plenty of schools. Blackouts are occurring. Is that because of the issue? Regional Ketchup King cousin to tie the knot with Toothpick Tycoon. Alright. We still have some power. Demand. We'll put in some dense command. Dense demand. I mean, that's way too much. I guarantee it. Let's lower that down. We'll build it in a little bit at a time. Okay. I think the residential will catch up here pretty soon. Let's go have a look. What's going on here? What is going on here? There's that, but is that a development or... Oh, please don't tell me it's the Statue of Liberty that's doing that. I just put that down. That's that block I just put down. Yeah, that's about... It's about gone. Oof, that is... We're now inadequate. Let me check here. Recycling. Recycling, recycling, recycling. Where the hell? For every 50,000. We've reached 100,000. It is indeed time to replace that. May as well replace that as well. Okay. 50 grand. That is going to be pricey, especially since half of that is going to go into the incinerator. But it needs to be done. That worked out. Oh man. You got us our, I think that's my first 4x4 industry right there. Research and testing facility. Sim Mars. Very good. Very good. Still got very high air pollution. I don't really know why. I thought we'd maybe solved the whole air pollution being taxed out of existence thing, but apparently not. Okay. So we got to come up with another one of those and another one of those. Between the two of those, though, that is 7,000 or 10,000. Which the quick solution would be slamming down a few more power collectors. I do want to finish off this hill, though. So why don't we get back in here? We'll play with this for a minute. So let's see. That's my 4, right? So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1. Ah, damn it. I forgot I staggered these. So it's here. 1, 2, 3. Jesus. Still getting it wrong. So it needs to actually be here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. And then back up in here. I think this is how it goes. That was a 3, so this one would be a 2. Probably don't need you anymore, actually. Something like that. And then what we can do is pull one of these to bring it up 3, right? Just need to bring it up 3. And it won't because the surrounding terrain limited. I wonder if this will, though. Right here, it might, because it would only be lifting these ones. That is lifting weird hill there. go to the end of the month just so I can see what you're doing here. Okay, not quite. That one is. Okay. That's what I thought. It's really the road that's causing the problem there, but no, whatever. Okay. So our first little hill is done. And that might not work out for me right there, because I actually did want to push that back. Well, actually, that might help out this windmill, though, if I do that. I wanted to pull it out so that this lined up nicely, because I still... I'm not sure. Well, we'll have to see what happens when the highway gets there. Experts call power adequate for Solar City. Okay. So at least that was a nice short-term solution. For a little bit. Oh, maybe not. Brownouts are coming back again. We still got some age left on some of these. 83 versus 70. That is a considerable difference in construction quality there. It's disappointing. Okay, but we do have scientists assert swearing is a source of bad breath. Citizens group asks nicely for crossing guards. Not right now. Study demonstrates that singing in the shower makes teeth crooked. I do kind of want to start getting this out of the way, though. I think we'll just do it. We can replace you with another big, expensive solar collector. I'm going to be down for quite a lot of money here pretty damn soon. But then I want to clear that out so we can start adding more to the industry. We do need to do something about this. Let's move train station I guess if we do, well, if I did a 3 and a 3, be right there. I'd have to move these over, but then we could actually get the train station like right up against that. That'd be pretty central still. Right. I'm gonna do a lot of unnecessary. How much do those things cost before we go destroying them? Because it might be too expensive for me to replace them. 5,000 each. Okay. Well, here we go. At least get rid of the one. Move the train station right there. Yeah, because I'm not going to connect a road to there. Okay. Get you out of the way for now. Delay rail. At least up until there for now, and then we can cross. Let's get rid of all this. Oh, don't do that, don't do that. Sake. Alright, fine. Let's leave it for now. Even though it goes nowhere. Oh, maybe I can get from there. Get from here. For now I'm just going to put a strip of light in there. And then, let's see, we need another recycling center. Put that right there. Because 2, 1, 2. It's gonna. You know what? Okay. so I don't have to keep looking at this and wondering what the hell I'm doing. Let's see, that's 4 and 4. A pointless bit of highway right there, at least that way I know where it's going to be. And it'll still be enough that we can have an off-ramp, on-ramp, whatever. Okay, we'll put that recycling center back. And I don't have enough money now for an incinerator replacer. So we're going to have to let it run, make some money. Neighbors want juice. Uh-oh. Ah, hell. That was not good. I forgot to plug that back in. Okay. Well, for right now, I guess we can run it back there. That's not great. Damn it. Industry quietly paying taxes. Average rates bring no complaints. Thank you for the first time, huh? I'm gonna get rid of this little thing that keeps snarling traffic. Power grid problems, a thing of the past. Great. Hopefully now that this thing is pulling juice... No? Now we'll get there. Previously healthy zones, now abandoned. Yeah. Oh, damn. We killed it. I killed the city. By about 30,000 people. Okay, I guess we're going to be sitting here for a while. Till all that population comes back in. That's a big mistake. I still maintain, though, that the rails should run the electric or something. Should act like power lines. I suppose one way to... Maybe it's because I disconnected from here. That wouldn't have been enough to run the city, but at least it might have helped. Still not powered. Oh, that's why it was abandoned. I wonder if we can help redevelopment here. That's my... Was a very nice building that is gone now. Have a trash problem. I mean, we do, but we don't. Fine. Gridlock strangles lifestyle. Yeah. Okay, we got enough money now. We can come back in here and we can attempt to fix our problem. Do this. Now, I mean, really, for the sake of the pollution and whatnot, putting it to the edge of town would be better. Okay. One more solar collector will replace you. Very expensive waste to energy incinerator will go right here. And maybe I can even start wrapping around. Because how else am I going to do this? Yeah, whatever. We'll put the waste to incinerator there, and then we'll... I don't need to expand that at the moment. This is still pulling stuff, so until it actually just collapses, I think I'll keep using it. But we are... surprisingly, well, because my population changed, that's why. That's why. We can move that, though. Wait, may as well, right? Recycling center... Put that there. Maybe put that there. So I do want to. Fuck. Is that 4? Let me find it real quick. All right. So here it is. It's the salvage yard. It was a building in the game, but never implemented. But it's still in the files. That's a 4x4 building. Okay. So it can't go here anyway. I guess it'll go on this side of the road or something. But I thought it'd be cool just to have that kind of in the junk area. There are a few other buildings here, too. There's like a soccer stadium. Which is another building that is not implemented. Is this Giga Mall part of this? I don't see it on my list, but I feel like this is an unlockable later. Country Club is. Soccer Stadium, there it is. This soccer stadium is not one of the soccer stadiums, but it is maybe one that I will put in. It's a 5x5. I'll put it in decoratively. And there's another one too. Foosball Stadium. It's in there twice, which makes me think it is a hidden one. But I don't see that on my list either of unlockables. I learned you can go through this with the page up and page down, which is much nicer than click that. There it is. Foosball Stadium. A rather large one. But see, this one comes with a price tag, which makes me think that it is a reward or opportunity. I just don't have it on my list. How tiny is that? It's real tiny. Actually, that's good. As a 2x2 building, we can use that downtown somewhere. Anyway, this recycling center. Another one. Okay. So yeah, we'll let that handle the trash for a bit. We'll try and climb back to my 110,000 population. Plenty of schools, thank you. I wonder, let's back out here and go see. Man, we still got a ton of abandoned buildings here. How did I screw up my aura on that one? Not too bad, actually. Thankfully. Or let's go look at traffic. Let's see, like, this neighborhood's gonna need some help now. As is... Oh, look at that. Made a bit of a mistake in putting it there. Rail on this side of town is not being used. Interesting. It is being there. Well, we'll have to come in. Residents flee city to escape high tax. Oh, give me a break. Residential taxes are high now, huh? At 100,000, they should be at 7%. Guess they're high, though. Okay, well that tells me that, and industry is high too, okay. That tells me that the guidebook is wrong. I'm mostly going off the data from the Prima official guide, but it said I had until 200,000. That's no longer true. So, we took a bit of a hit in the tax revenue, but that's okay. We're doing okay now on the taxes. Hopefully. In fact, oh, I'm a dumbass. Oh, I'm such a dumbass. Why didn't I lower it to 0%? That would have got everyone back in. Because then we could have utilized the whole... With the population as low as it was, I could have gotten a bonus growth. Well, whatever. I think I'm gonna have to go in here, though. We're gonna have to start cleaning up the blight manually. It's taking too long for them to reconstruct here. What is the reason? Oh, okay. Hospital overcrowding. Again? Just barely this time, but yes. Okay. Well, where do I want to put a hospital? I mean, it would kind of make sense to be down here, right? Be like, right there? Or the that leaves space for a 4x4. That flat enough? Hospital. Bam. Right. The energy crisis seems to be averted. Oh, hey, 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 hey! Look at that. Oh, it's not quite the 4x4 buildings I thought it was going to be. But abandonment now. Poor transportation. Okay, well, that's on me. Though I don't really understand why. There's a train station right here. Where we report on buses, not buses. Healthcare best in the region. But we are getting some nicer buildings here. Still not 4x4. It's too bad. What is land value? Thought this was going to push it a little harder, but I guess not. Now the rain. Are we down on water? Yes, we are. Over there we are. Alright, well, maybe I will put in a desalinization plant on this end of town. This, though, this isn't anybody living here. Like, there's nothing there. Wizard of Oz playing at the local movie house. Local movie house? Didn't put that down. Sims scientists discover abacus can be used to dry towels. Okay, we see a little up and down around here. The major developments combined with a sudden power outage that just killed my city is probably screwing with a lot of stuff as the simulation tries to rebalance. Mayhem Memorial Plaza, indeed. Sims report uncontrollable urge to crack northeast windows and sleep in basements. Shh. Thank goodness for that, huh? Gotta watch that ticker. Sometimes it gives you a little bit of early warning. Back to 400 boats berthed. Well, during Sims Declare, July 1st, Kiss the Mayor Day. Good. Crossing guard, repeal the smoking, lower taxes, lower taxes. Thanksgiving Day parade. Guess we end the day dealing with the damn locusts again as they swoop in and kill all of my freaking trees. Absolutely, when I build farms over here, I'm going to need a second airport somewhere. I'll probably need 3. Like, I'll probably build one, I don't know, maybe up in the hills, and then maybe one back here. But, yeah, I mean, if they're going to just keep doing this nonsense. Where are the planes? Oh, they're going up the river. It's fun. Oh, where are you going? Your trajectory, you're gonna eat all of these trees, I betcha. Son of a... There may come a point where I'll just turn off disasters. Normally I don't play with disasters in SimCity games, and I implement them on my own when I'm done with a city. But now I'm actually building something that I want to keep, and it's becoming a problem. 117,000 people. Alright. I have to start guessing where this is going to land here. These guys will probably come in first. Land already, what are you doing? Damn it. Irritation. Look at all that. And of course they fuck it up. Okay, well, that's enough excitement for... God, they ate the whole thing here. That's enough excitement for today. Man, what is going on here? Shoot. Well, on the plus side, with the demand that we have now for commercial and industry, perhaps I can start pushing a little bit. That's not great. I don't need a muck factory. Pushing for jobs and whatnot. Like, what's our current employment? Wow, much higher than I was expecting, actually. Despite the fact that, well, okay. Well, I mean, that would make sense, actually. Like, if there's demand for commercial and industry, there's demand for jobs, which, once we put those down, will invert. So we can fill in, like, our little jobby jobs here. Oh, yeah, I left a spot for a school there, didn't I? Whoops. Well, next time. We'll fill that in soon enough, I'm willing to bet. Just because. So, I'll go in, fill in my edges, all that stuff. Creating a mess here. But hopefully those will redevelop here soon. What is the thing? Just poor transportation in this case. Okay, so this has nothing to do with demand over here. This is just we can't get to anywhere we need to be. Right? Well, I guess right now bus stations are the solution for that. Or I guess I do have access to subway. We could do that. Since this is kind of in the downtown area. Thing is, though, we'd need it to be subway towards industry. I don't really want to do more bridging in this area. So... Well, I mean, I guess I could start doing farm. Then transport a train over to there. That might start working. Because otherwise I was going to put that industry park up. Well, I don't know. Once again, more off-screen planning for me. I'll end this one here. I'll see you next time.